In your book, Power and Love, you talk about these two forces, which are present in conflicts and also in the resolutions. How do these two forces should be managed in highly complex conflicts?
Well, I'm arguing that these two forces are present everywhere in all human systems. Political systems, organizational systems, family systems. And I'm also arguing that they can't really, they can be managed, but managed in the sense of you manage power and love the way you manage a marriage. It's not a real management job. There's forces, and you work with them, and it's not incidental. There's many incorrect analogies of power and love, but the analogy to masculine and feminine is a good analogy. So, so that's. But I think you said in a complex conflict. Normally, conflicts arise when different parties want different things and see little common ground. So, almost by definition, a conflict is a situation where power exceeds love, where the drive to self-realization of the parties exceeds their drive to unity. That's almost the definition of a conflict. Because it's a situation where power dominates love, the main management tool for such a situation is not to diminish power, but to amplify love. This is a very important point. I've been really interested in I can tell from the comments the last few days in Bolivia that people are frightened by the violent expressions of power, or the aggressive expressions of power, blockade, strong political language. And so their first instinct is to try to reduce those expressions. And the counterintuitive part of this theory is that rather than reducing power, you want to strengthen love. You achieve the balance not by weakening the stronger force, but by strengthening the weaker force. So what does it mean to strengthen love in a situation of conflict? It means to enable the parties to see the way in which they are part of the same whole. In other words, to see their interconnectedness, each other's humanity. So that's why dialogue is an interesting method for conflict, because the essence of dialogue is I listen to you, and I listen to you with empathy, not to agree or disagree, but to try to understand why are you saying what you're saying. And this is by definition, or not by definition, this is a strong love move, which strengthens love.
And you also talked that these two forces have an equal dark side and a bright side.
Right.
One might think that these two positive sides should be intense to solve a conflict, or also the dark sides should be present, could be present in the resolution?
No, the mathematics of this theory is that when they are both present, they are both bright. And when one is absent, the other is dark. That's the basic formula. So when love is absent, power is reckless and abusive, and when power is absent, love is sentimental and anemic. So when they're combined, when we have strong self-realization and strong unity, then they're both bright, and you can resolve the conflict.